Hey everybody, how you doing? Happy Pharmacy Frenzy Friday on, Friday. How about that? It's cold this morning up in Big Bear. It was with the wind chill, a -5 degrees, and my room got to be 48 last night. I do keep the windows closed at this point, no fan on, but I close my door off to the furnace so that it can be cooler. I have had the room at 45, but let me tell you, trying to get out of bed when it's 45 is very hard. It's like, oh, goodness sakes. So today it was a little cool. I did leave the bedroom door open for a bit. I got it up to 53, 54. I like to sleep in cooler weather with more blankets. It just seems that I get a better restful sleep and don't toss and turn so much trying to get warm. I don't know. How are you? How about you guys? So, Pharmacy Frenzy Friday. Let's talk about what are you going to do this weekend? Huh? Are you having any excitement? Any fun activities? Do you have snow? I know that people in Ohio have rain. So, are you part of them? Or are you part of the laying by the pool and putting your sunscreen on? Don't forget the sunscreen, even in the winter. Farmasi makes a very good series of sunscreen. And let me tell you, the soothing lotion for after sun made a huge difference for all of us when we were in Vegas in August. Yeah, and it was 106. Now, when it cooled off, what, 98? And you went in the pool, what we don't realize is that the reflection of the water can burn our faces. So sunscreen. I can tell you as a survivor of sunburn with blisters more than once, because I don't seem to learn from just one experience, that sunscreen can make all the difference in the world on you having a blissful life rather than a miserable 10 days of healing. I can tell you that. Anyway, so I'm going to go into a couple of products here that I've talked about before. And I know it's going to be an old rusty record, but let me tell you, there are things that I am finding over time that are making a difference. First of all, I have been at my 1985 weight for a couple of years now. And that's great because that was a goal that I had when I had a birthday. I wanted to be at my 1985 weight. And how do you know what your 1985 weight is, Donna? How do you know that? How do you remember back that many years? The first time I ever went skiing, I was horrified that you had to give them your weight on the form so they could set the bindings on the skis to your weight so that you didn't come out of off the skis at something that wasn't going to work for you. So that's part of how they set the bindings, so that you can have a good ski experience. So I remember that all these years later. I believe that, and I haven't really changed how I eat. As I've gotten older, the portions that I want are smaller, which is fine. I eat more protein than I eat carbs most days. But I have found that the L-carnitine shot every morning, and I have about 2 months worth of it. So I have it sitting here on my desk. And I take the shot every morning with my vitamins. I have found that it has done a couple of things. I think that it's making a difference in my appetite. I think that the fact that I am changing how I'm eating through really no effort is also allowing me to lose the weight. My nails are getting longer faster. My hair grows faster. Everybody seems to think that's from collagen, but I believe the L-carnitine has those attributes in it also. Now, along with my nails getting longer, they are also stronger, and they are kind of pretty. I got browbeat. I got bullied by my sisters. I would have nails like this. This nail would break off and be all the way down here. And my sisters would say, Donna, that just looks ugly. You've got to file them all down. Okay, I filed them all down. Well, don't you want, they bullied me into getting my nails done every 2 weeks. Well, when I retired and we started RVing all over the country, every 2 weeks, it was a little difficult, the places that we were, to try and find somebody that would do your nails. So eventually I said, I'm not having my nails done anymore. Why? Because I don't want to be a slave to having my nails done. So I quit doing that, and now I just have my own, which is what I wound up with, before anyway. So what's the big deal? Let's see, what else? For that, I have talked about this Absolute Elixir, and this is the oil, and this is what I put on my face. However, I do not wash my hands afterwards because I wipe the excess off on the back of my hands, and I have enough to rub on my nails every morning, every single morning. My nails look healthier. They're obviously growing better. Now, are they growing better because of the oil? I don't think so. I think they're growing better because they're protected from the elements. I think the oil is, because your nails are porous, I think the oil is penetrating in and strengthening the nails. I do dishes. I do not have a dishwasher up here, and I do dishes by hand. The water over time is going to, get into your nails. It hasn't done that. And I am very happy with the fact that the nails look as good as they do, and they're all natural. So that's kind of cool. The backs of my hands, with being in water, in the wintertime especially, have been known to be chapped. Well, by putting this oil on, and it works with your face too. I don't want you to think it doesn't work with your face. It is a protective coating. It sinks in and it hydrates your skin, but it also allows a protective coating for elements that are trying to get in. That's why your skin doesn't get chapped from it, because the wind and the cold cannot penetrate in there. That's my take on it from my experience, and I've now, this is my second bottle for it, and I have ordered another one because this is one of those, I don't want to ever be without it. It winds up that my list of never wanting to be without it, of Farmasi products, is growing because I have found the attributes over time of using it work for me. Contact me if you're interested in letting it work for you. In addition to the oil, I go in, I get dressed, I come back into the bathroom, and I put on another layer of hydration protection. Let me tell you, at 27 degrees, it's a little cold out there, and it's windy, and it's cold out there. So I want to protect my face, just like the sunscreen protects against the wind. The hydration protects against the sunscreen protects against the sun. This protects against the wind and the cold and the chill. So I know, you can see that this is getting pretty empty. But I put this on after the oil, about 5 minutes after, and it just gives another layer of protection. And my face could use all the protection it could get. The last and final item is our Glowy Peptide Lip Balm. Now, I wear lipstick, even in the house. Hi, Beth. Thanks for joining me. I wear lipstick even in the house. Not going to go out, not doing anything. I wear lipstick. Lipstick, this is the matte liquid lipstick that we have. I love it. It comes in, I think it's 16 shades, so that's great. But this peptide is a wonderful, for those people who have chapped lips and don't wear lipstick. This is perfect. It comes in a color, and I'm sorry I put my lipstick on before I realized I was going to demonstrate this. And it is nice. It's something that I wear, and it doesn't have a lot of color. It just has a little bit of color. Oh, there we go. It's cinnamon. See that color just right there? But the soothingness of it, and I don't know what's in it because I didn't look it up before I came on. But the soothingness of it, especially over dry lips, chapped lips, it soothes and heals. A balm is a healing. It's a lip balm. It's not a chapstick. It's not a lipstick. It is a balm. A balm is healing to the skin. That is what a balm is. And healing to the skin will help your lips stay moistened. It will protect against dryness, and it will solve that chapped lip problem. And it is nice when I have forgotten to put on the lipstick in my morning absolution. I have it here on the desk to be able to put it on and reapply it if necessary in the afternoon. But it's nice. It has a nice little scent to it. And I believe we have 6 different shades. And I think I have all 6 of them. It's just I opened this one first and I liked it. So until I use it up, I won't be trying any of the other ones. That's how it works. Otherwise, I'd have 6 sitting on my desk, and then it's like, I don't know which one to choose. I don't want to do that. Anyway, I guess I've talked long enough. I don't want to bore you guys. If there's any product that you know Farmasi makes that you would be interested in my demonstrating, please let me know. If I have it in stock, if I'm using it on a regular basis, I certainly will use it and bring it on and tell you everything I happen to know about it. We'll do more research if you have more questions so that I can find out even more about it. Being an expert on all things is not how I act, but I certainly know a little bit about as many things as I possibly can. So, take it easy, have a great day, and have a fabulous weekend. Drop in the comments what your plans are so I can live vicariously through you. Take care. Talk to you soon. Oh, actually, I'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye.